Welcome to Lifeword's Day by Day, where today is Wednesday, which means it's Worldview Wednesday, where we have been challenging one another to understand the times that we live in and to know what to do. And so last week we said that the times that we live in is in a culture that is becoming increasingly Marxist. And you may say, but Cliff, I don't see this happening today, so why all of this Marxist talk? Well, because it is taking place in what is known as cultural Marxism. Cancel culture, which has become a hot word over the last 2 years, is nothing more than the Marxist proletariat morality. Intersectionality and identity groups are nothing more than proletariat morality. If you speak out against them and their legitimacy for being the arbiters of morality, then you're showing yourself to be foolish and uninformed, and your voice doesn't matter. You will get canceled. If you don't affirm the new sexual agenda taking place in our institutions, then you will be nullified and canceled. These are the times that we are living in. All of this is taking place in our very own culture, not just on the coast, but it's creeping down into our seemingly safe rural communities. So what do we do? How do we live in these times? Where is the fight? Well, first and foremost, it begins in your home with your family. Parents must raise children with more intentionality than ever before. Sending your children to a safe school and hoping Sunday school and Wednesday night youth group will be what your children need, that's all of a bygone era. And the reason it will not be sufficient, and never really was, is that what was once assumed as a value in our culture, well, it's no longer a value. You, mom and dad, must take over the steering wheel of instructing your child in the ways of following Jesus. And part of the reason why the wave of secularization has been able to sweep across our country in just a generation is because parents once assumed they could farm out their role as a disciple maker, and we are now suffering for it. It starts in the home. It starts around the dinner table. It starts with how you educate your children. This is absolutely fundamental. You, parents, are responsible for the shaping of your children and grandchildren, of providing a loving, godly atmosphere where questions are encouraged and truth is promoted and joy is overflowing. Today when you pray, please pray for Kendra Barnett, one of our missionaries in Romania. And also remember the Messiah broadcast that's heard in Kenya and Tanzania.